Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. He'll have a first down past the 40.
Let's go, Keenan.
A very solid gain of 27.
And let's face it, that what we just saw.
Man, they should have never made this shit A1 game, dog.
If you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle on a hold on.
Keenan, turn up for these niggas. Keenan, stop playing early. Stop playing with me, dog. Don't give me the option to do this shit.
And the Chargers have taken a first quarter lead.
They gonna get freaky, dog.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because
they call it time out
big
already.
Shot with your first one, or a probing one, a little bit of a jab. The second one,
I ain't lost the setup, JT. 2 plays to the crib, JT.
End zone.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
And then you got the Chiefs, too. He thinks shit's sweet.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Oh, these niggas got Tommy Davis.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now Mahomes.
Oh,
and that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because
Somebody
the
online.
coverage was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw.
Oh, pick! Let's go. Nigga, stop playing with me.
Picked off by Casey Hayward.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Hey, box truck, box truck.
Following the interception here, Rivers. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there. Wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage and make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped to the backfield. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Rivers sets up the screen to Gordon. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And the screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he's brought down, but following a pretty juke move that gives him the 1st down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. First down, Rivers. To Gordon, out left. Gordon loses the football.
Gordon caught the rock up, dog. Oh, my God.
So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Steps away. Caught. Kelsey, left side. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And oh, look Look at that.
Oh, he
diving
caught
catch.
that. Come
Give
on.
him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill.
No, nigga Tyreek Hill caught
on the
that
completion,
shit.
but now they face 3rd down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Attack!
He'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Mahomes hit.
Let's go. Hit his monkey ass.
And a huge return as he'll take this one.
I'm going to take off on me with Mahomes. I'm not having that shit.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point? Whatever you're going to pick up, they either take the hit.
Let's go, Keenan. Let's go.
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the same point.
Exactly. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can.
Oh,
and that's
I
it.
almost let this nigga pick off the
Now,
screen.
meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Let's go.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Let's go, Chargers.
The touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points. Get that. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa, his 2nd sack up.
Let's go. You better switch that shit up, nigga. Y'all don't have a nigga on your roster that can block you. God damn it. Beeman, I'm over here getting freaky. You and Chiefs can get this work next, man. I ain't put my playbook together yet, but oh yes, it's coming. Come on, bro. I can't have you waiting. Have you waiting all day. I'm telling you, I got niggas quitting already, dog. God damn. Hello? What would the air filter do?
And that'll set them back 5.
How much? Yeah, what's that connected to? How much more is that? You can get it, you still have enough. Yeah, you can get it. Yeah. Alright.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Okay, we got the Patriots.
Badgley now to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here we go, here we go. Black 20.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me.
44. Black
First carry for James Conner. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Strong right, strong right, strong right.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Watch his threat.
These two.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That's caught. The former USC Trojan, Xavier Grimble. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Roethlisberger will throw. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, bro?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And they get to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back. No spacing. Check that. 1 Mike 52 right here.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Partner sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
Pilot, 64, wait.
On 3rd down, it's Conner. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Froggy Frog in the building.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, yeah.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards.
You just got to know how to get freaky. That's all.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Now Gordon on 1st down.
Oh, they let that
4 yards on the
Gordon.
pickup there, and that'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
White 90. Round 80. White.
Here we go. Check it back.
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Stay there. Stay there. Block 11. Set. White. 61. Match box. White.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Tackle made by Thomas Davis.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. From 17 yards out, and the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Let's field it a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Gordon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rivers. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And it's a good return here as we'll get all the way up close to the 35. Allen, the intended receiver.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They start the drive with Connor, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Give me that. Oh, my God. That's a big
Exit.
On 2nd and 12, Roethlisberger. Throw left side complete. That's Connor. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Since it's a lifetime warranty, I'll take them back about 30 days.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Yep.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Connor. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
No, the paper's right here.
Oh, okay. Put all them back in the glove. Yeah, I'll just put this on the back, leave on the back porch for now till time to get them breaks. Since it's supposed to light down more.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. Both teams appear ready for the final Hallelujah action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
We can't get freaky right now.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 21. From the gun, Rivers. And this will be
where's
incomplete.
the flag?
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road in just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means...
Oh, my God! Look what they made! Philip go rocket, dog! I'm scared of that, dog! They just made that nigga throw it all the way across the field. This nigga wide open, bro.
He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent
you
of
see
running
that
out the
shit?
wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
Oh, he caught that bitch on that nigga.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover and boom, hit him with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of a game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
They'll run here with counter. And nothing
I don't know
doing. He's
who that
immediately
nigga is,
taken
bro.
down
They
at the
gonna let
line of
that nigga do
scrimmage.
some amazing shit, bro.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second.
That nigga caught that on dog head.
Give a chance. Look at this.
They'll look to run with counter. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's third and goal at the one. This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a third and goal situation.
Check 99. Check 99. Snicker. Snicker.
They'll try to run it. This is
Let's
Connor.
go, man.
They hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up fourth. And Boswell's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers out 1st and 10 at their own 27. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there at 22. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Benjamin's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Working out of the gun, Rivers.
Not only they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of
on, Phillip.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard flat on his back. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers and Rivers after the sack. From the gun, Rivers. And he's going to go down again. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. On 4th down, they snap it to Rivers. He'll rifle this one deep right, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 38. They begin on the ground here with Connor. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
On 2nd and 11 now. Roethlisberger to the right side to Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
44.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Ben leaves to counter on the draw. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Black 20.
Now Roethlisberger setting up the screen. This is Samuels. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away.
58, yeah, let's whirl. 58, right.
Here's Roethlisberger. He's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Hunter Henry brings it in. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll make it a second down. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Again, it's Rivers.
Oh, they let that nigga pick that bitch, dog.
Picked off by Mike Hilton, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. The intended receiver there, Allen.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Denzel Perryman came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Now it's Roethlisberger. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively?
Damn, man, look, you had a horrible day.
Damn, KB.
Hey, shit, this is my first time. I'm trying to work it out, you feel me? Why, you want some smoke? Oh, shit, hold on. Yeah, it's straight. It's straight. You just gotta adjust the, if you ain't got a nigga that's mobile back there, man, it's gonna be kind of real difficult, dog.
Passing way better than
I had to make sure we're on all mad. I had to make sure my game was on all Madden. It wasn't on all Madden at first. It was on all pro. I just did. Look at your notification.
Lock him.
gonna show me how to do it with the Chargers, huh? Okay. That's on.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor
That's
of Baltimore at
M&T
Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
This nigga can't lose the fumble again, man. Damn.
Hey, that shit's so crazy on here, dog.
Yeah, the former Heisman winner. This is Mark Ingram. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback. And no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
But not a big gain with that play. But what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
They'll run for it. It's Ingram.
Let's go, Ingram.
Tackle, and that
what they think you when he got you for, man?
Brought down. Oh, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Jackson, options, Jackson hit.
Oh, wait, man, my nigga Jackson caught me out. No,
he will get in across the chalk.
Dog, that's crazy, dog.
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on.
Why did they let that nigga get bobbled up in the middle like that,
drills,
bro?
the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
I was sure about you.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Jackson. And the pressure gets to him again. Melvin Ingram drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. That toss play right, we know it's one of the successful plays they have in their arsenal, and they showed you why there.
And remember, in order for it to be successful, because it's a little bit of a slower developing play, those blocks at the line of scrimmage have to be kept, have to be held, so that the runner can get to the corner and turn it upfield.
On 2nd down.
Oh, yes! Why that goofy didn't come off, man?
Behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup.
Bro, you just blocked your man, bro.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Jackson, option right. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line.
That wasn't even a play.
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Dog definitely just did what he wanted to do on my team.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Here's King. 12 yards on the return that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like an I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throw to the right here.
Let's go. Went right to the ball.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down. On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Desmond King making the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Oh, get the fuck
Picked
out of
off
here.
by Nasir Adderley. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Reminder coming up at halftime. Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. And it's 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Oh, I knew it. Oh,
he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them.
Oh, you just that bitch in the window.
That time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Oh, you don't know what that is? Check.
The Chargers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Operating from the gun, Rivers. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. A Charger 1st down. Rivers hooking up with Allen.
That's definitely a dot. I don't know
He's
what
been the forgotten man in this 1st half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a 1st down. I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Rivers now. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up third down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. Badgley able to knock this one through. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked out since the OTAs and minicamps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
So 2 quarters down. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy's stone-faced wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, third quarter. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, Rivers. And right side, Henry's got it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful when you're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rivers throwing the out route incomplete. That's Henry. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That's certainly one way to beat the blitz. Get it out of your hands quickly and get it to the big fella.
Very effective. Saw the pressure, got rid of it, and the completion ensued. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on third down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Melvin
Ingram able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. After the sack on first down.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. That's Thomas Davis on the sack. Came in the league way back in 2005. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think a guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a entire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. To throw, Rivers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play.
Oh, he's been dog around,
Takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 28 yards. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. No real hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for 2. Here's Rivers, looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. Anton set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson steps away to his left. He'll have a first down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they'll take over inside the 44-yard line. It gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off around the 41. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. On 2nd down, Ingram. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. 14 yards. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Back now in Baltimore. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Man, that's supposed to be his thing,
and they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. Gordon loses the football.
Let's go!
And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he is is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
I said I want they fucking goofy
That
off.
one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football,
God damn
and the
it.
defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that
Oh my
charge,
God, the
two-score game,
receiver
so
over here is
you're not down in
sneaking
the
it like
fourth.
a soul.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be
Oh
second
my
down.
God, this nigga didn't
He
block
already
a
has 2
soul,
sacks to
bro.
his credit. Now another
Not
tackle
a
for
soul.
loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping the
Yeah.
person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out and out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
Jackson, options out left. And they'll lose
Hey,
yardage.
this nigga went
Knocked
that
back
way,
to
dog.
the
This
19-yard
nigga-
line. It's a loss of a full
Fucking idiot,
3
man.
yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Damn, this nigga a damn idiot.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they're not able to convert on 4th down.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
See that shit
It's
cool?
a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do
Oh
that?
my God, dog. They let Melvin,
Practices we've
dog.
watched where they have that tempo period to go
Wow.
over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. Going deep for Benjamin.
Oh my God!
Could have been a game changer there in the 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Mike 48. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Load it. Load it. Red. Split.
From the gun, Rivers. Going deep for Benjamin. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
4th down, Rivers.
Oh my
It's
God!
gone. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Travis Benjamin, 41 yards. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
Dog, we in man-to-man.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home.
They got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Play action. It's Jackson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down all the way inside the LA 10. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 52 yards. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Rivers.
Hey!
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Oh, my God! Hey, oh, my niggas, dog.
This is the quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
He's got it to Ingram, complete. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And he comes back with one complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Chargers, and it appears they're going to win this football game. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy this.
See, I got to get my playbook together. Man, I got to take off the accelerated block, dog.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys.
Windy City, baby.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Really ain't had nothing to do with me.
Oh, man, my legs.
Put up. Ready? I'm here all day.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Man, this shit got stopped, though.
It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
Man, come on, man. That's Khalil Mack.
But not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
Fuck out of here, man.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs. A first down carry by Elliott. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down. A starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the 1st down. Drive 1 is that had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. You never want to give up a sack. And from the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing.
Well,
that's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Face mask,
and here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over to the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip. Check, 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 check.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So that one will be accepted.
Them niggas said illegal man downfield.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
First down, a run with Cohen. And able to get it back through as he's taken down right at the 20.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
6-0 our score after 1. Play action. Now Trubisky. His throw caught at about the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 16 yards, a first down. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to run for it with Davis. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bears can grab the lead with the extra point. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, and result, touchdown.
The extra point up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Well, I'm like, you go grab some squares on the type of block.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken near the 13.
Yes,
they're going to
sir.
start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Dude, let's turn up, man.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
There we go. They can run up in there with the backers at.
Down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, and you've got to run.
Oh, yeah. Let them run in there where the backers at, fellas. We not having no Zeke shit today. God damn it.
Hitting him in the first half.
Tell them where they at.
Maybe not so much in the second half. And some
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
into bigger runs
Look.
later.
We got chips over here. Chips over here. Let's overload.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Oh, yeah. Clear, clear. Ha, ha, ha.
Then it's ha-ha.
Good block, Khalil. I saw you.
His eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he's still good defense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you. And
Let's
you know
go,
he's
man.
going
We
to
got
get
us some
teased
safeties,
because he
fellas.
didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, If they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not?
Now Davis fumbles it.
I'm tired of this shit.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Bro, every fucking time, though, bro. Come on, man.
20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a second and 13.
Clinton! We're reading it! Oh, he made me go back, they cheated! Quick!
And that pitch just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense.
And he's in
Let's go.
zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Run this shit like Coach planned to be, goddammit.
And the Bears will extend their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Let them go to cigarette put in a little green ashtray, and there's no cigarette in there. Smokes in a blunt.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm.
Oh, yeah! Cookie off!
Told me once,
told this nigga, dog.
This too shall pass. This too shall pass.
Having that shit. Hey, check, brother.
But you got to do something to make it
pass.
And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves
reasserted, they came up with.
And calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Prescott from the gun. Incomplete.
Go talk to him. We know what they want to do.
Second down.
Oh, we know what they want to do. Check.
He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Oh!
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Quick!
Dak finding his tight end. Quick! The Cowboys have the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Cool, you already know, dog. These niggas playing my nigga.
He's going to float this one deep right.
This Kyle Fuller, nigga, we not having that. What they think they doing?
Falls incomplete. The intended receiver.
We got that over there.
And now it's 2nd down.
Another dangerous throw there. He's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. A 2nd down throw for Prescott.
Oh, yeah, come on.
Tavon Austin. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Come on.
That's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball down. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Oh, yeah! Let's go!
In enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Show me something.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
They'll run on 1st down.
Hey, receivers, it's all gonna block anybody today, man.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Draw play here. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. On third down, Trubisky.
And there's your standard issue draw play. I like it a lot better when it's actually been set.
Oh, yeah, we going to cut up.
We going to cut up, Trubisky. I see you.
Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Now Trubisky. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
This nigga 55.
Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
He picked that off, fellas.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Operating from the 27 now. Here's second and 3. Now Prescott. Going right side. He has Witten. That one a first down pickup of 8. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott completes it to Jason Witten. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Now Prescott. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
We're going to make it do it with baby.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Prescott yet again. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
What the fuck do they want to see me do, man?
And just like that, on
Khalil, go get him.
2. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Defense, I need one more big play. That's it. You ought to be some for show down.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Check 26, check 26. Who 46?
Second half starts with a carry.
Oh, wow.
He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40.
This nigga not even that fast, dog. That shit gay as hell, dog.
Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And now the Cowboys are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
That's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whenever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Lock in.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And got his man complete.
Let's go,
Huge play there for Chicago. 42 yards.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. This guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game.
Ball
And he won't get
65.
much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Trubisky trying to get it to
They let you
Ryan.
drop back late, man. This shit is
Picked up
whack.
by Leighton Vander Esch. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Damn, that was whack.
Prescott to the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. They start on the ground with Elliott.
Let's go, fellas. Boof his ass.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach
I'm
prior
not
to the
happy
game.
with our
He's
performance
definitely one of
so
the
far.
better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd and 9. Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Elliott. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to
jar.
be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott.
Oh
The
my
attempt
God,
on the
what a
dive, and he
throw.
has it. What a catch.
Don't
19
let
yards to
Prescott
pick
throw
up
that
there.
shit.
Move the chains.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that
That was
great
some
diving
bullshit
play.
right
Yeah,
there,
lay it
man.
up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Prescott down. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post
They called
because
that?
officials
Oh, okay.
always tell you, I don't want to throw the
Yeah,
flag,
I'm glad y'all
but you
caught that
caused the
shit.
play. You did it. I had to.
So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
On 2nd down, Elliott.
Oh, they picked me up, man. Come on,
And he's
man.
into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
They got their O-line
A
ridiculous,
16-yard
dog.
touchdown run. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense,
One
I don't
nigga,
care
dog.
what they
That's
do now.
crazy.
I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now Cohen, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
I'm don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony.
Man, why would he go that way?
A completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes.
I'm so tired of cutting the damn angle
after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Trubisky. This is Miller. Complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On 1st down, Trubisky hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And they're able to get this one past the 30, down to the 25. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back.
And this
Oh,
is
my God, dog. They look at that shit there, dog. They let Jalen Smith rumble my receiver,
Just
dog.
one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go
That's the
over
shit
2
on here that be
fumbles for him.
baffling me
And if
with
you're
this
going to
shit.
turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be.
Look at this shit,
Because you
dog.
hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Prescott now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. They'll run on 1st down.
Look at this shit here, dog.
And he takes this thing way down into
This
Chicago
nigga is a
territory.
fucking problem,
That
dog.
one good for 33 and a 1st. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get this down only to the 18. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. That last play, though, not indicative of the night he's had running the football.
No, you're exactly right about that because all through this evening, it's been their night, hasn't it? One play here, they get it against them. I don't worry about that very much at all. Just continue to do what they've been doing.
So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. They run. This is Cohen. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Now it's Trubisky. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Trubisky. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Throwing here, Trubisky.
Remember, throughout my...
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The sack by Robert Quinn. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
3-2 jet bomber. 3-2 jet bomber.
One last shot for Trubisky. And he's going to go down again.
They whooped their O-line ass.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were really helped by their...
They whooped their ass. God damn.